Hi everyone, this is Paul and you're watching Billy's Educatilla. In this today video session, I would like to discuss Java programming concepts that are related to multiple classes and the creating of an account using various methods and multiple classes. Now let us discuss how an account is created. Before going to the video, please subscribe my channel and share the content which is present in my channel, and like the video and comment below if you have any doubts regarding the topic. Now here I am creating a class name as account. So an account is created and this account is stored in a package named as a bank. So in my upcoming videos I will discuss what is a package and how a package is used. Now let us discuss how an account is created. For an account creation, you need an account number, after that the account holder name, and how much amount is present in your account. Okay, I created account number, name and the amount. So for inserting the data, I used a method named as void insert. So for inserting the number, int number, and for inserting the name, I am taking some string n, and for inserting the balance I am taking float balance. Okay, so in this I would like to call the account number. Account number is equals to number, and name equals to some n, and amount equals to balance. Okay, after creating this method I would like to create another method for depositing. So for deposit I created a method. In that method I would like to take how much amount you want to deposit. Okay, so when you are depositing some amount, that amount should be incremented. So amount equals to amount plus the AMT. Here AMT represents the amount that you are depositing. So after depositing I should get the statement how much that I have been deposited. So I use system.out.println deposited. How much deposited? That means plus amount. Okay, after that I have to print the total amount in my account. After incrementing the amount I want to get the statement of my account, so I want to print the total amount. Okay, okay, so for that I use amount. So we created method for deposit. So now let us create a method for withdraw. So in this method float amount, so how much amount you are going to withdraw. So here there are some cases. If the amount present in your account is less than the amount that you want to take, then it will print that system.out.println It is an insufficient amount in your account. Okay, if there is no amount, that means if you didn't have enough amount in your bank, or else, so how much amount you have to withdraw, that has to be decremented. Okay, after decrementing, I want to print how much you have withdrawn. So for that, AMT. Okay, after that, the remaining amount in your bank, I just copy, in place of this, total amount place remaining. Okay, remaining balance in my account. Okay, we created a withdraw method and deposit method. After that, for displaying the content, I am creating another method, void display. Sorry. In this display method, I would like to print system.out.println. What I want to print? First, account number. After that, the account name. After that, the amount. Okay, I think you understood it. After that, close off your void display method. So now creating our main method. In this main method, I would like to take an object by the name of our class account, some object name as I want to take as account s is equal to new account of. Okay, so here I created an object. So I would like to call the methods into the main method. So by using the object, I will call, so s dot insert. What we are going to insert? Sorry, there is no need of this. We are going to insert the name, account number. So the account number as 1234 and name as some Ankit, and his account consists of some 40,000 of amount. Okay, after that, deposit s dot deposit. How much amount he want to deposit? So he want to deposit some 30,000. After that, withdraw. So how much amount he want to withdraw? Some 10,000. Okay, after that, we want to display s dot display. Okay, so here we created a main method. In this main method, I call an object, and I am going to return the values to the methods. So here the whole program consists of different methods. So first insert method, deposit method, withdraw method, and the display method. So all these methods are called into the main method. So now let us compile it. First save, after compile. So here after compiling, the amount deposited is 30,000 and the total amount in my account become as 70,000. Initially I have 40,000 of the amount. So when 30,000 is added to the 40,000, it became as 70,000. So when amount is withdrawn 10,000, so total amount minus 10,000, it becomes as 60,000. So the amount present in my account 1234 and the name of the account holder is Ankit and the amount is 60,000. So in this way the whole program works by using different methods. Now let us discuss about multiple classes. What are multiple classes? There will be two classes in which one class holds the different methods where another class holds the main method. So now I am creating a new class named as test. In this test I would like to copy the main method. So here I am copying the main method and I am pasting here. So the main method is created here. So I would like to compile this program. Sorry, here this main method has to be deleted. Now let's compile it. So it is same as our original program, but here we have two different classes in which one has the main class and one is the subclass. Okay, so the amount actually present in the account is 40,000, but the amount which I deposited is 30,000. So the total amount become as 70,000. When I withdraw some amount as 10,000, the remaining amount in my account is 60,000. The name of the account holder is Ankit and the account number is 1234 and the remaining balance is 60,000. So in this way we can create multiple methods and multiple classes in a given program. I think so you understood it. If you have any doubts, comment below and share the content which is present in my channel, and do like and subscribe. Thank you everyone.